What's happening, guys? We're out here on a Saturday getting some trail miles in. We've got a Jeep, we got a Ranger, we've got 3 Broncos, and we're going up to Bear Valley. This is the first time I've ever been out on this trail, so I don't know what to expect, but Pitbull's holding together. It's held on for a little bit. We'll see if anything breaks. Can't say I'm expecting anything to, but at the same time, kind of got a history of it. But let's see if we got any good luck. Let's take off.
Let's go find some snow.
I've been calling it Bear Valley this whole time. I think it's Bear River.
We're up here at Bear River Reservoir. My name's Sean, work at Wild Horses, so I've done this trail, did it with my buddy Kurt. We did this back in July. Really lightweight trail, a couple little spots that are a little technical, not too bad. We're gonna have a good day. A little bit of snow on the ground, it should make the trail a lot of fun.
First wheeling trip out with the guys, and hoping the Ranger can hold its own against these Broncos.
Alright, so a little bit more snowy than I anticipated, but it's, I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll get some donuts in. As you guys saw in the last video, got a brand new power steering pump on this thing. That seems to be doing fine. We just pulled it out of the used parts and hoped it worked, and I think it's doing a great job. So, will we actually run into some crazy stuff out here as far as brakes and whatnot? I don't think so. This is supposed to be a fairly simple trail. Sean's been on it plenty of times, so I trust that we'll be getting out of here just fine. Famous last words though, who knows? Okay, so 5 minutes into the trail, we have managed to lose the elders of the trip. All the young guys took off, we're having fun, and now the other 2 Broncos are nowhere to be found. So, search party has been activated. Let's go see if we can find us some Broncos. Looks like we found them.
My apologies, I was following that guy there.
I'm just following tire tracks.
I've never been screaming at RPM so high and going so slow in my life. It's actually a blast kicking up all this stuff, but right now we're cutting through the snow. It's just layers on layers of snow, so we're trying to get the right vehicle up at the front who can just kind of charge through all of this and pave the path for the rest of us. As you guys know, the Pitbull has overheating issues. We're gonna have to deal with those. So I am not qualified to lead the group at this point because it's just too much work for the old Pitbull. But we'll see if we can get through. We're inching along, you know, just having a good time on a Saturday. What else were we gonna do? Sleep in? No.
I got lost at first and now I'm blazing the trail.
The other thing is, any passenger that's under 50 years old could walk the trail ahead of us and break this up.
Doing pretty good. I was getting some axle wrap, trying to blaze the trail, so I let Sean take over and just try not to blow any U-joints today. And I think this is probably the last trip on that transmission.
Everybody, I don't know if you could see me in the frame or if I'm in focus. This is Evan. Evan's the video guy, and he does a sick job. He's gonna put all this together and make it look dope. This is the best day ever! Except for Caleb. Caleb's not having a good time apparently.
Fatality. So we're going to, in a little bit here, we're going to start back up the trail. I'm going to see if we can blaze to the top of this ridge up here, and then we'll do some shoots. I think that's probably about as far as we'll get today. This is like it's something to get through. So, no. Really? So that's what we got going on. Everyone's just kind of relaxing, finishing lunch, and we'll get moving here in a little bit. It just keeps going up. I'm having a harder and harder getting let, shorter and shorter runs. Snow's getting deeper, so I think we're gonna call it a day and head back out. We'll be able to play a little bit on the way down. So I apologize. We didn't even make it to the first technical spot, but I wasn't expecting this much snow.
Kind of like hit the end, so we're gonna turn around and start heading back, kind of just mess around in the snow if we see any cool spots and go from there.
Mitch just got on the radio, said he might have blown his transmission, so I'm gonna go check out the 700 R4 and see how that's going. So I gotta get these guys back down the hill, and luckily it's all downhill on the way home.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully nothing too gnarly. It's not supposed to be anything crazy. Pitbull's holding together. It's held on for a little bit. We'll see if anything breaks. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. Will we actually run into some crazy stuff out here as far as brakes and whatnot? I don't think so. This is supposed to be a fairly simple trail. I trust that we'll be getting out of here just fine. So, in typical Mitch X Pitbull fashion, I do believe we have blown the transmission again. And I could be none the less disappointed. None the more disappointed. I couldn't be more disappointed in Matt as he was driving. No, I think it's just the Chevy transmission. I think that was a bad call. Why do you have a Chevy? So, we got to figure out how to get turned around up here, and then get winched all the way out, get a tow truck, and head back in. So, power steering still works, so that's good. I will probably use that going down. Hopefully my brakes still work. So, oh gosh, man. What a day. Can't even get a day. Can't even get a day with no problems. For the record, I'm not in a bad mood. It's just, it sucks when your Bronco breaks down and you put so much love and effort and it just doesn't want to pull through. But you know, I guess it's all part of the experience, right? Except it shouldn't be. That needs to be changed. And no one wanted to tell me I had dirt in my beard.
We wanted to tell you transmission broke.
End of the trail, waiting for a tow truck. Had a great day though.
It was fun. Right?
Gorgeous back in there. Just the snow was a little deep. We didn't get quite as far as we wanted. I didn't think there'd be that much snow.
Here's the deal. Anybody that four wheels, anybody that has a Bronco especially, at least at this point I'm of the belief, is that it's going to break down on the trail at some point. For some people like myself, it happens a little bit more often. But it was still fun. You know, you get out with people that you enjoy being with. You know, for us it's the Wild Horses crew, plus some Broncos, plus a Jeep, plus a Ranger. You know, so we get to tear up the trails and tear up our Broncos and learn, put new
Celebrate
parts on
diversity.
them. Yeah.
The other thing is, you know, it also, when someone breaks down, you don't leave them behind. You stay with them, you get them through it, and you get them back out so they can go back out four-wheeling with you again.
Yeah.
No Bronco left behind. Hey, so have fun on the trails out there.
Hey, does anybody actually know the outro?
Like and subscribe.
That too. With all of that being said, we will see you guys out there on the trail.
Peace.